Imagine a city where the ground is already saturated, but the need for growth explodes. São Paulo is that giant, and beneath it, something monumental is being built, something that defies everything we thought about underground engineering. It is not just a subway. It is an incursion into an abyss that few have dared to explore. The Orange Line 6, which is about to change the daily commute of millions, hides a secret of depth that tears through the soil and redefines the limits of engineering in Latin America. Do you know what it takes to build a station nearly 50 meters underground? The Agua Branca station, for example, is already a feat that surpasses anything else around here. But it is only the beginning. Because the true challenge, the point where engineering seems to touch the impossible, is the future Itabaraba Hospital Vila Penteado station. It is designed to go beyond 65 meters. Think about it. 65 meters beneath your feet. It is like building a building of more than 20 floors, but downward. And this raises a crucial question. What is happening down there to require such an absurd depth? The answer lies in a complexity that few can visualize. São Paulo is not just a city. It is an underground labyrinth of old structures, water networks, sewage, electrical power, gas, and existing subway lines. Orange Line 6 needs to cross the Tietê River from below. Yes, from below. It also needs to pass beneath the Yellow Line 4 of the subway, which already occupies its own underground space. When you have to circumvent an entire river and still maintain a safe distance from other structures, you have no choice. You must go down, way down. The engineers responsible for this project faced a three-dimensional puzzle that required expanded safety margins between tunnels, rivers, existing stations, and all possible urban interferences. It is not just about digging. It is about digging with surgical precision, where every meter counts, where every decision can mean the difference between success and catastrophe. This is the invisible reality that sustains modern urban mobility. An engineering that works in the shadows, far from sight, but absolutely essential for the functioning of the city. The Agua Branca station, which began operating in July 2026, already sets an impressive record, 47.8 meters below the surface. It surpassed the Santa Cruz station, which had 41.5 meters. But when you look at the numbers, you realize that this is only the prologue of a much larger story, because the Itabaraba Hospital Vila Penteado station goes further, much further. It will reach depths that will make São Paulo home to the deepest subway station in all of Latin America. Think about the implications of this. Think about how you build a station 65 meters underground. You cannot simply dig a hole and put a platform there. You need ventilation systems that work under extreme conditions. You need escalators that cover distances that seem endless. You need emergency elevators, sophisticated drainage systems, containment structures that withstand the pressure of the soil and water. And all of this while you are surrounded by rock, clay, and the constant possibility of encountering groundwater that could flood the entire operation. The trains that will run on this line were designed to carry 2,044 passengers per composition. That is an extraordinary capacity. To put it in perspective, these trains were inspired by the London Underground design, a system that is a global reference in efficiency. The internal layout prioritizes circulation with side seats and a wide central corridor. Because when you have thousands of people entering and exiting a station 65 meters underground, every second counts. Every centimeter of space is critical. The complete line, when fully operational, will have 15 stations distributed across more than 15 kilometers. It will connect Brazilandia in the northern zone to the São Joaquim station in the central region. And this connection will transform the lives of millions of people. A journey that took an hour and a half by bus will be reduced to just 23 minutes by subway. Think about what this means. More time with family, less time lost in traffic, more productivity, more quality of life. But this convenience comes from an effort that most of us cannot even imagine. It comes from engineers working in extreme underground conditions, from excavating machines penetrating the São Paulo soil, from technical decisions that need to be perfect on the first try. The line is also known as the University's Line because it passes through areas near institutions such as PUCSP, FAAP, Mackenzie, and UNIP. This association with higher education is no coincidence. It is a reflection of how urban infrastructure can serve multiple purposes, connecting not only people, but also knowledge and opportunities. And there is yet another dimension to this story. During the excavations, archaeological artifacts were found in the area of the future 14 bis Saracura station. These findings connect the modern mobility project with the historical memory of São Paulo, specifically with the history of the Black population in the city. The station was renamed 14 bis Saracura in honor of the former quilombo and the Black occupations that marked that territory. This transforms the station into something much greater than a transportation point. It becomes a monument to urban memory. This is not just about engineering. It is about how infrastructure can honor history while building the future. The operation began in an assisted phase, with reduced hours and free access. The trains are still driven by operators, although the line was designed for future driverless operation. This is typical of large infrastructure projects. You start slowly, monitor every detail, adjust what needs to be adjusted, and then expand. But the question that remains is, what did they find? Or what do they expect to find that justifies digging so deep? The answer is simple and complex at the same time. They found nothing extraordinary. They simply faced the reality of a city that grew upward and now needs to grow downward. Because there is no more horizontal space. There is no more surface available. The only direction left is down. This is not just a subway line. It is proof that to transform a city, sometimes you need to dig a future that nobody expected, at depths that seem from another world. It is proof that human engineering can overcome obstacles that seem impossible. It is proof that São Paulo, even buried under its own structures, continues to find ways to grow, to connect, to evolve.